Hey guys, welcome back. Today we've got another Medford. I know, shocking. This one's not mine, though, by the way. So this one's on loan from a guy I did a trade with. I traded him a Praetorian for a couple of other Medfords, and since he was shipping those to me, he shipped me this. This is the SUK, the Slim Utility Knife. I did a review on the FUK, the Fighting Utility Knife, or Fixed Utility Knife, depending on how you want to put it, recently. And this is its little brother, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'll just pull out. I have the FUK right here next to me. So let's just kind of do a little comparison here to start off with. I know I do it at the end, but hey, whatever. So they're roughly the same length. However, the SUK is much straighter. So, and the blade is much narrower, if you will, shorter, This one is great, but this one I'm really digging. I don't know what I would do with it, but it's pretty cool. So let's just jump right into the specs. It does come in a Kydex sheath, and the owner spray painted his kind of, OD green and whatnot, so that's cool. It does not come with this little lanyard that the owner put on. Mike, I would almost want a little bit bigger lanyard, maybe a little bit beefier myself, but it doesn't really need it either because it does fully fit in my hand. Feels like it might want to slide out, but it's you get a good grip. So anyway, the specs are 7.5 inches overall, just a touch over. The blade length, and this is always on a fixed blade, I measured it from the tip of the scale to the tip of the blade at 3.91. with a cutting edge of 3.63. Blade thickness is 0.26. This one is out of D2 steel. This is a discontinued model. The blade itself is 4.6 ounces, and the whole package together is 8, with the tech lock and all that, with an overall thickness of 0.65. So it's a pretty cool, it's the slimmer version of the FUK. It allows you to get in if you're going to be cutting tile or you're cutting this matting I have here. It allows you to reach in farther and get into smaller, more compact areas than the FUK. If you were using it as a defensive tool, it would reach out a little farther. It's a little slimmer and would be, stabbing more easily, as in a straight stabbing type thing, where this one is more of a slasher, rather than a stabber. All in all, it's a really cool knife. This one is really used, so it will show some scratches and, wear, no doubt. But it's a cool knife. I may have to talk him into selling it to me, but it's not going to happen. So I will send it back to him reluctantly here in the day or two. But I did want to give you guys a chance to review or to see this because it's not one that I had ever seen before. I mean, I'd seen them online and whatnot, but I'd never handled one or seen one in person. So very much appreciate Mike sending this in with the other knives that we traded. So again, that's what the whole channel is about, is sending stuff in so that the rest of you viewers can see what's out there. Just as a size comparison, because it's what I do, is the Sharpie. So you have it there, the large Sebenza 21. So it's a little bit shorter than the Sebenza. So if you're used to carrying a Sebenza or you've handled a Sebenza, this is a fixed blade version almost of it in a little slimmer profile, if you will. It's a very cool little knife. The sheath, it's not my favorite, honestly. With a big tech lock, wearing this on your belt, I think is a little overkill for the slim, tiny knife that this is. Much like the SUK that I have has a sheath roughly this size, and the custom sheath that I have is considerably smaller and just has a belt clip rather than the tech lock. So, I would much prefer, and I would have something maybe custom made by some Kydex friends of mine that is a little more concealable, maybe inside the waistband, like I carry my SUK, if it were me. But I think this, big, huge sheath for this small, tiny knife just kind of detracts from the small slimness of this blade, if that makes sense. I also don't, as on my SUK, I don't like this design exactly because you can't really get a full purchase on it while it's in the sheath like I can on my SUK. And I'll just show you how that looks there. So I can grab the entire handle and I'm good. Whether it's forward or reverse, I can grab the whole thing. So I prefer this sheath over my SUK sheath, and I would very much appreciate a custom sheath for this as well if this were mine. But all in all, it's a cool little knife that I wish I had. So anyway, quick little video on the Medford SUK, and in the description I will put a link to my Medford playlist where you can go and look and find the video for the SUK if you would like to see the video on that as well. All right, thanks a lot, guys. You have a great day, and we will see you on the next one.